Hi, Sean Higgins here. Gosh, it's been a while since I've been inside the studio, been out and about. We got some more things happening out in the field. I appreciate all the love everybody's giving out there. Hit the subscribe. If you got any questions, please reach out to us. We've got a bunch of stuff coming up down the pike. You're going to see a lot of new changes, maybe even new studio. We're having fun with this because you're loving it. You know, I want to talk about the success. I want to talk about success, be it tax deed, tax lien, multifamily, flipping houses, Airbnb, all of this stuff. If it was just one way to make this happen, y'all go to the library. All the information is there. If all you needed was the information to be successful, then everybody would be successful because everybody's got access to a free library card. It's free everywhere in the United States. Dale Carnegie made sure of that over 100 years ago. So what am I going at? And stay around. I'm going to show you some things that I'm doing right now just to get that mindset of success. You know, I've talked about this in other videos, and when I'm doing my live conferences, I always start off with this. The most important thing in any one of my successful clients, when I look and analyze and take apart what they were doing successful, the number one thing is the planning. They actually planned to be successful. And what I mean by that is they looked at their outcome. What am I trying to do with this? I'm trying to make $250,000. Great. Let's start with that. So if you're trying to make $250,000, these are the things you have to do. But more importantly, and I've had videos on this in the past, and we've had lots of conversations on this, but who do you have to become in order to make $250,000 a year? How do you think? How do you dress? Who do you talk to? What do you listen to? Who do you have to become to make $250,000 a year, $1 million a year, whatever that number is? And so one of the things I'm going to talk about here is ice baths. A bunch of clients came out to Utah. We had a great event out there, a National Investors Conference event in Utah. We had over 100 people there, all successful investors. And I invited everybody to come down to the studios in the morning, 6:45, and get in an ice bath that I had set up, arranged for everybody. Good morning. This is Sean Higgins from the beautiful headquarters of Tax Hive, Kevin O'Leary's small business tax consulting firm over here. I got the beautiful Utah mountains in the background, and in a couple minutes at 6:45 in the morning, me and some successful tax lien investors, students of mine, are going to go right upstairs and get into 34-degree water. It's called an ice bath. We'll see how this rolls. I really didn't think anybody would do it, and they did. They showed up. So let me ask you a question. Why do I do ice baths? Well, there's a number of reasons. First of all, cardiovascular, high blood pressure, autoimmune, there are testosterone, there are a gamut. Go look it up. Okay, I'm not the doctor, but there's a whole bunch of things. I'll tell you the number one reason I do ice baths at least 4 days a week is because I hate them. They suck ass, just so you're clear. They're not fun to get into, and they just suck. But if I can do that, if I can have the discipline to do that one thing that's good for me, but I hate doing it. You know, when I sit and I did first thing in the morning. So it's 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting out. I love to get out of bed. I'm an early person. Those of you early people, you get it. Those of you who aren't, you don't. But you know, whenever you get up, I get up and I'm ready to go. Since I started doing ice baths about, 7 months ago, I sit on the edge of my bed going, shit. I think of a million reasons why not to do it. But I'm going to tell you, it's a discipline. I hate doing it, but I know it's good for me. That's why I do ice baths. Yes, all the peripheral benefits of it. And, look at me. I'm 60 and I look like I'm 12. Well, at least that's what I tell myself. I act like it sometimes. And all those benefits are fantastic, but it really comes down that number one thing. I start my day off doing something I don't like to do. It sucks to get in there for 5 minutes. It's 37 to 42 degrees. It's not fun. You don't get used to it. Now, I'm going to tell you this. After the first 45 seconds to a minute, it's actually baklava, a piece of cake. But it's getting in there. It's that mental gymnastics that you have to do. But I thought, okay, I've got to push myself. I got to push the envelope out there. What can I do right now? I don't like doing that. And so when I first created my own ice bath, before I bought a regular one from Plunge, I'll put a link to Plunge down below. They happen to be right here in Lincoln, in Sacramento area. But, I made one. I said, if I can do this for 30 days straight, then I deserve to buy one. I don't just want another piece of equipment that I'm hanging my clothes on. And that's why I do it. So find something that's going to get you out of your comfort zone. Find something that's going to stress your system. We're in this environment where everything's 72 degrees, everything's simple. If I want food, we got Uber Eats. I still think that that's phenomenal. Anytime I'm somewhere and Indian food or whatever I desire, it's right there. There's so many things that are at our fingertips that makes life easy. we're getting beyond the point of what makes things difficult. And that's really what makes the person. And so ask yourself, what do you need to do? Who do you need to become? What do you need to think? What do you need to listen to? What do you need to read? Who do you need to hang out with? How do you need to dress? How do you need to show up to make $250,000 a year or whatever your desired goal? Tell me what you're doing right now. Click the link down below, do the like and all that good stuff. I love that. But tell me what you're doing every single day that sucks, but you know it's getting you closer to your goal, whatever it is. This is Sean Higgins saying, hit your goals. Peace.